The surge up is not quite high enough for a corrective rally, but it is a little too high for a regular wave 4 rave. As is sometimes the case, it's getting really drawn out. This might be a wave 4 or a B wave rally that will ultimately fail. Hi everyone and welcome to the Grap Coin YouTube channel. This is an extra fetch update video. Declaring that a low has formed seems premature, but it isn't the main issue. I bought a tiny F for the support zone and the box is there for accumulation. You just need to manage risk if you did that, and I think we are still in the middle of a corrective pattern. We might even be just emerging from it. Yellow already marks the path map for the next wave to the upside. That depends on the configuration. We are pretty likely to see more extensions. For instance, if we build 5 waves to reach the minimal of 335, that I need to assess that 5-wave advance. There are probably going to be waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 this year, but if the third wave, for instance, gets very long, we might have already arrived at the next target during this particular 5-wave trip. I do not, however, currently see any evidence to back up such expansion. Right now, the conventional wisdom holds that a wave is considered a real third wave if it reaches $37 or 138% extension. Then comes wave 4 to see if the wave 4 support holds, and then 5 waves to rule out any remedial action. It will become clear from behavior whether it is a B wave or a wave 4. Wave 4 will obviously be deemed invalid if it rises too high along the way, but it may also always be a B wave. Nothing can stop the market right now. Working on a WXY structure, this is an AEC that could occur. The general bullish picture is intact as long as we hold $128, and if we hold 12/8, the market should climb to 472. That's kind of my next objective. We'll have to wait and see how the market responds to that pivot before going on. We ought to go higher in theory. Indeed, eventually $5 or $631 are possible for the next upward trend, but for now, I'm simply waiting to see if the market has bottomed so we can proceed in that direction. I'm treating it as though it's happened, but as we're kind of in the middle of what is, I can't really confirm it. Although a corrective pattern may easily fail in this ABC structure, we are presently stuck in the middle of the third wave. Not even resistance, the 61.8 retracement level, has been overcome. That being stated, I think the fourth wave rally looks credible. Even if it is quite long, it might be an expanding diagonal or something else entirely. We shall have to wait and watch if things will eventually break upward. This is still not plainly bullish until then, even though it is acting exactly as it did in this instance. Though many are already becoming bullish, I am not among them. Overall, I am upbeat, but only against 128, so we need to proceed with prudence. We have to have such alternative, or maybe none at all, because the chances for the shorter time frame are yet uncertain. So it makes sense to accumulate, as I said, in the orange box. This is what they are for, hence I don't mind the labels primary or alternate because they are both most likely accurate. How one should take use of these chances now is the question. Simply said, you must manage the risk. These two situations should help you to see that the tactics should be clear. Profit taking makes sense when we approach a bit higher level, as long as we maintain 128 if we drop again. Now that's more like a range, though it could be some time before we break out. Building up makes logical, thus. Technically speaking, if you want to secure some but not too many partial profits, it might make sense to take some, as we might already be moving upward. With one more low, our almost finished structure would appear nicer, yet we might not go so low because it is rather high for a fourth wave. Crossed the threshold separating the yellow and white counts, signifying both short-term bearishness and bullishness. That is my update on F, provided we continue to believe that the yellow count is potentially legitimate. I sincerely hope you liked the update. If so, do click the like button. Click to subscribe. Thank you for watching the Grap Coin YouTube channel and leave a comment. Thanks.